Alright folks, welcome back. Grumpy old bastard in the corner again. Well, we've got this new culture secretary. Nadine Doris, something like that. Well, after being given the post, the first words she said was she'd like to do away with the BBC licence. I think that was posty. I'm expecting a parcel. There you go. Yeah, she wants to do away with the BBC licensing because she's openly called them biased. Yep, agree with that. And she wants to do away with all the woke and cancel culture. Good luck with that, because that goes very, very deep. I mean, the bias we see from day to day. Few idiots again holding up the M25 today makes absolute headlines on every news broadcast. But the fact that Australia's tearing itself apart, and so are other many cities around the world where protests are going on a daily basis. Yeah. We don't even see our own protests in this country on there. And, I mean, Boris will never let it get done away with. It's his main propaganda outlet. And also, when he gets these harebrained ideas, it just seems to get leaked a little bit too early so he can gauge the public reaction and backlash, if any, to his harebrained schemes. And I think that's why a lot of them have changed recently, because of the backlash they've been getting. But, yeah, they can see these guys sat on the motorway, even show CCTV footage, but they don't see what's happening in the rest of the world. But our local media, TV, found a wonderful story today. There's a guy somewhere up around the Midlands here who's a composting and recycling freak. And his idea was, well, why can't we recycle humans, compost them? And the only thing that I could get into my head was, yeah, I'm going to end up my days pushing up mushrooms rather than daisies. What an absolute pillock. I'm no good to you, mate, because I'm getting cooked and being put in the sea, so no mushrooms on me. And then we got mainstream media now, just about every outlet, telling us what a wonderful Christmas we're going to have. You know, with shortages in the shops, food shortages, choice between food and heat with the way the gas prices are going up. And if you do get swapped from one of these little companies to one of the bigger companies, you can guarantee your bills will go up quite substantially, in fact. Having a cooked dinner this year, the way they're telling it, is going to be for the rich and the elite, because they're the only ones that will be able to afford to cook the stuff if they can afford to buy it. Said this yesterday. And then making it sound like bloody Armageddon's coming. Oh well. And now they're saying there's going to be the meat shortage because of a CO2 shortage. Because they use it to stun the animals before they're slaughtered. No, I must come from a totally different world. because you knew what you were having for your Sunday dinner back in my day, because it walked through the door on 2 or 4 legs on a bloody Friday afternoon. And what you did with it from then on was entirely up to you. Beef became a bit of an issue, but we sorted that by doing it up the farm, and then everybody for a radius of about 20 miles had roast beef that week. Oh, it's a different world. But if you shop carefully, the stuff's there. I do recommend getting your prezzies and everything now. Get them early while you can, because there will be shortages. We know there's shortages with the tech. That's not being built because there's a shortage of chips. And you don't have, not your dinner type chips. And obviously importing and moving stuff, and of course they're blaming it all on Brexit. Nothing's any of their doing. But I'll leave that for there. I thought you'd enjoy that one. Now, I did say I was going to be taking some pictures of the moon at some point, or try to, just using an iPhone. Now, one of you out there will be interested in this. This was my first idea. It's just a cheap, nasty, I can't even remember where it came from. Your phone goes in there, and obviously you got your telephoto lens. Well, I've never had that work in bloody daylight, let alone in the dark, so. But now we're on to the next generation. This is what I've come up with now. This is a, what is it, 4x16 b50 rifle scope. In the first focal plane, has zoom focus. The big wheel is a adjustable objective. It has eye relief, and then on the end you've got your phone. Literally all I've got to do now is make a bracket that screws onto those 4 Allen bolts, which will fix to a tripod. I can't do it freehand, obviously. There's going to be so much camera shake with a thing that big. I mean, it's nearly 2 foot long. But it's going to be an interesting project. So you know who you are out there. You've seen what I'm going to try and take my pictures with now. Respects, buddy. If I can get anything near yours, I'd be happy. Till the next one, guys. As always, stay safe, stay strong, stay free from tyranny. My respects to each and every one of you. Be safe now.